Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And we're having coffee. I'm using my Tree of Life cup. So, hope you had a wonderful weekend and weather wasn't plaguing you like it has been in so many places. I'm very grateful for where I live, and we have pretty moderate weather all the time. It was a beautiful weekend here. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Barbara. So, we're going to pull the card today for Emily. Good morning. Evie, good morning. Penny, hello. Guess I'll put my glasses on. All right. This is Caroline Mace's Wisdom for Healing card. The overall message is do less. Assess your level of doing for others. Examine whether you've overextended yourself to the point that you become unnecessarily exhausted. Why is that? Is your health worth it? Your goal to confront your core reasons for risking your unhealth necessarily. And for me, it has a dual message. Again, you know, we probably all heard that term that, good morning, Amanda Lynn, that we are human beings, not human doings. And if we spend less time doing and more time being, then we receive a lot more. We take time to hear. And of course, I'm good, Penny, thank you. And more of what our guidance is happens when we're being and not doing. Good morning, Sherry. So consider doing less, giving yourself permission to be more and just chill a bit. And I pulled one of my own oracle cards that I published a while back, this Healing Room Oracle, and this very much goes with human being. Good morning, Sonia. Live in this moment and experience it fully. So many of us have no idea what that really means because we're so busy planning for the future. Good morning, Christina. Or we're regretting feeling crummy about what we've done in the past. And truly, I have gone back to moments in childhood when I did something that I felt was wrong or shameful, and that energy sets in again all over. And I've had to release that, forgive myself for that, and allow myself to return to the present moment. Because remember, this is all we have. And when I am heavily laden and I'm not feeling okay, one question I'll ask myself is, do I have enough for today? I always have enough for today. Today is easy, and yet we focus everywhere but today. So the overarching theme is do less, be more, and live in this moment. So I pulled 3 from the Archangel Power Tarot cards. All right, the first one is 5 of Gabriel, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around. So good morning, Chris. So the 5 of Gabriel is this very thing is a challenge for many of us. The being, allowing ourselves to just be in this moment, focus on this day. I know I don't have a client appointment set up today, and when I woke up, I was like, I felt guilty that I wasn't doing something about my business. And I had to stop, be grateful for this time I had of not having more on my plate than I need, that I can handle, and being able to focus on me, being able to focus on my home, my place of residence. For me, getting outside, playing with my flowers is one of the things that I will be doing today. It's going to be a very warm day. So allow yourself to be in right now and let the other things fall away. When we're in other people's dramas, we're allowing that energy to come in and swirl around us. And so we need to cut our ties with that and literally ask Michael. He's the one that I asked in today to guide us through this reading. And ask Michael to cut those ties. And you're going to have to do it more than once, because you're in a habit of going to whatever it is you're regretting or feeling guilty about or wishing you'd done differently. Or you're going to the future worrying about, do I have enough money? What can I do about this? All of that. So just know that today is the only thing that you need to focus on. And If you're in a place of not real high energy, then consider what it is you can do for yourself, care for your own energy to raise your vibration. When you raise your vibration, everyone around you benefits. So withdraw from the drama of others and have patience with yourself. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some compassion. That's not something most of us do very easily. The next card that came up was the Three of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate. A community of friends. So focus on that today. There are many reasons we can celebrate. And if you're feeling lonely, and maybe feeling like you don't have many friends, just put the question out to the universe, how can I help someone else today? And when you take that focus off you and you get it on to someone else, sometimes you'll know. Your spirit will know when you've actually helped someone else, and that energy will elevate your vibrations. I have other little tools that are fun to use that I'm happy to share with you. I'd say they're on my website. I need a little work on that, getting this stuff up there. So like I say, technology is something that I am conquering. There we go. I am working to learn and conquer the technological aspect of business here. But I have a few tools that can help raise your vibrations. If you're interested in them, you can private message me and we'll visit some. So we have a reason to celebrate, a community of friends. Recently with my loss and where I was energetically, at times I felt very lonely. Friends have moved out of town, and I don't participate in town much. And that's something that I'm probably going to change, because one thing I know is I'm going to live long, likely. I come from a line of long living women, and we have to make younger friends. Otherwise, our circle declines, just like it did as friends moved away. And so sometimes you have to be active in that process. But in the beingness of today, I'm just going to give permission for the universe to use me in some way. And maybe this is how it's happening to help someone else today. The third card, Raphael's coming up big, and Raphael is the angel of healing. And I've certainly asked his presence in my life a lot recently. Embrace your inner child, new friends, or rekindled relationships. So in the being, allow new friendships in. Be open to people that are different in your life, because they give you something your normal tribe does not give. So allow yourself to open up. Friendship's a big message for us today. And this is a full moon, and a new moon, not a full moon. This is a great time to release things that no longer serve you. Energies, thought processes. Ask the angels and then enlist that power of the releasing energy of this new moon and start moving this stuff out of your way. We don't have time to be held back. Awesome, Gigi, and I have more. Andrea, so nice to see you. I'm wondering, do you still have snow on the ground up there? Andrea moved up into the mountains last year, and wow, did they get hit this year with snow. So embrace your inner child. Play some today in your beingness. Allow yourself to just do something silly on occasion. Maybe you need to get with little children in your life and ask what it is that you can do to just have a more playful spirit. I know I luckily have my granddaughters once a week, and I get to play a little more, but I can get very much into the duty and all of that. Good morning, Jewel. Okay, and no, we have one more card, Archangel Michael card. I just wanted to share this with you. This picture was taken of me in about 2006 or 2007 after a Mary Kay makeover. And I am sure, I think it's a beautiful picture. I like it, but I can guarantee you at this point, because at every other point in my life, there were so many things wrong with me, that's all I could focus on. And so consider that and ask how to learn to love yourself a little bit more today. Great morning to you too, Susan. All right, let's see what Michael wants to bring as the last card. Take your time making a decision. So if you're in the middle of something right now that you need to make a decision on, don't let anybody push you into it. Give yourself time to consider. Be with it for a while. Take it to your gut. How do you feel about this? Because your gut is accurate. The more you start paying attention to it, the better off you'll be. My 30 Days for 30 Minutes program launched Saturday night, and it is all about learning to trust yourself and start getting more comfortable. Last night's was getting comfortable with your own opinion, and tonight is why that's important. Because yourself, your divine aspect, your gut will give you the information you're asking for, but we need to learn to trust that. So take time if you're in the decision-making process to make that decision. And this is the Don Miguel Ruiz card. Everything I believe about myself is a story, which takes me right back to that photo, because the story I've been telling myself my whole life is that I'm not okay. Everything about me is wrong. Everything's got to change. I've got to work to change me. I'm shedding that. This is one of the things I'm shedding on this full moon. I do other energy things too. My tools that I use with my clients, I use on myself. And I am also allowing the need to be perfect to flow away from me like feathers with this new moon. That is a heavy load to carry. And thinking I need to be perfect in this world is holding me back, is limiting me, is not allowing me to be truly who I am. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Deborah. So let me finish. Everything I believe about myself is just a story. In my story, everything I believe about me I'm sorry, let me try that again. In my story, everything is about me, and it has to be that way because I am the center of my perception. The story is told from my point of view. Truly, that's the only point of view that matters. Don't give anyone else permission to step in and give you their point of view. They're trying to do the same thing you're doing, trying to figure out life. Where do they get off trying to tell you that you need to be doing something different? Get comfortable with your own opinion and allow yourself to start trusting what you get. Allow your walk with your higher power to grow in this process, because that's where the empowerment aspect comes. The more of us living in our own power, because with that comes love and acceptance of other people. When we're comfortable in ourselves, we don't need to pass judgment. We don't need to make other people wrong so that we feel right. So everybody benefits from that. So let's go out into the world today, expand our love of ourselves, allow ourselves to be in the moment wherever we are. Focus on this moment, because that's all we need to have our focus on. It's all we have. Allow the past to fall away. Again, the new moon, if you have things you go back to it. Ask Michael to cut the cord, let it float away, and less of it will be impactful to you. It will take more than once. We're in a habit of going there. So allow yourself to be today. Trust yourself more, grow yourself, and live in the moment. I think we're complete for today. I have my granddaughter's Wednesday, so I think we'll be on at 6:30. I think we're complete. Remember, if you're interested in the 30 Days for 30 Minutes, it started 2 nights ago, but you get every night recording, and you really want that anyway, because every session will not necessarily strike a chord with everyone at that time. But going back and having access to listen to things again when you're in a different space will absolutely be helpful. So if you're interested in that, private message me and I'll get you the information. It is very inexpensive, and it's a great way to really grow in your own power and in your spiritual guidance for yourself. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and we're having coffee. Please share this video with anyone you think it can help. Love and light to you all. See you Wednesday.